like I said, our first match, Nuketown Gaming versus Radiance Cobalt JV, Tier 3 3v3 matchup. And let's take a look at the players here. Oh. Okay, there we go. So for Nuketown Gaming, we've got Bonetti, Chris Opal, Fireball RL, B Duds, and I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Axe Gains? I honestly have no idea. But them. So B Duds and Axe, I guess, have not played this circuit, so we've only seen Bonetti, Chris Opal, and Fireball contributing to the stats for Nuketown Gaming. 2.6 goals per game, 2.9 saves per game, 1.8 assists per game. Fairly solid stats, and they've only got one win and one loss for this circuit. Nuketown Gaming taking down Vist 3-2 in week 1, and then narrowly losing to Nex Emerald 2-3 last week over on PyroJ's stream. And they go up against another 1-1 team tonight, Radiance Cobalt JV, not to be confused with the regular Radiance Cobalt team. So for the JV team, we've got Gundam Boy, Crocodile, Scudbuster, and Blamed. Now, unlike Nuketown Gaming, all of the Radiance Cobalt JV players have played this circuit with varying fortunes. Gundam Boy still looking for some saves for this circuit, but it could also be a good thing that they haven't needed to make any saves. You could take it that way as well. The stats for Scudbuster not all that great. 0.4 goals per game, 0.8 saves per game, and 0.4 assists per game, but they probably just haven't played in because they haven't played in that many games. They haven't had the chance to get too involved yet. Gundam isn't too good. He's more the cheerleader. Fair enough. Yes, I did get a haircut. I got it on Monday. Somebody hasn't been checking the stream. I guess it's different because I'm not wearing my my headset. I have my earbuds in. Let me change that. Yes, that's better. A little bit of both, Mouse. New Sky High Reports, thank you for the follow. It's a little bit of both. So you're fine, Mouse. I did get it cut, so got a tool on the sides, and then took like a ½ inch at least off the top, and then had it so that it's meant to go like pushed back. I was not digging the middle part really right now, so I like how it turned out and thinking about keeping it, but we'll see how it looks once it's grown out a bit too. But back to talking about this JV Cobalt team. Crocodile and Blamed definitely looking the better two players right now. Blamed with 2 saves per game, or I'm sorry, 2 goals per game, 1.33 saves per game, and 2 assists. What am I reading? 2 goals per game, 1.33 saves per game, and 0.33 assists per game. So very much the striker for this team. And they're being served up by Crocodile and Gundam Boy, 0.75 and 0.88 assists respectively. But Crocodile also coming in on the offensive side and the defensive side, very much an all-around good player. 1.13 goals per game and 1.38 saves per game to complement that assist record. Oh yeah, it's rough the first time around, you know. You gotta get warmed up a little bit. But both of these teams looking to go 2-1 on the circuit. and we'll see which one of them can come out of the gates the fastest. This week we've been treated to some very, very exciting matches across all tier levels, and I'm hoping that keeps up today as well. So this Radiance Cobalt team losing to UTA Purple 2-3, very close, but then beating Vist 3-0, and that's the same team that Nuketown lost to, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, I'm sorry. Nuketown Gaming did beat them, but it took them 5 games in order to finish off that series. So on paper, and if we're comparing performances against other teams, it looks like Radiance Cobalt JV has the advantage. They have also scored more goals per game at least, and in total they've scored 24 goals, which is for 2 weeks in, that is not bad at all. What tier is this? This is going to be a tier 3 matchup, and I could tell you what division here in a second. Division 12. Yeah. So looks like we're just waiting on one last player to hop in here, but yeah, tier 3 division 12. It's going to be your champ 1 and champ 2 range. All right, so let's get it going. Nuketown Gaming versus Radiance Cobalt JV. The kickoff 50 going in favor of Radiance Cobalt, but Fireball gonna pick that one up and air dribble it towards the midfield. Prime gonna meet it though. Gets high up on the wall, trying to get it down, and the blue defense gonna help with that. Scudbuster trying to take a shot, and it's off the crossbar and down. Orange offense not able to keep the attack alive, so they're gonna have to retreat on defense, and a little redirect that's saved by Prime, sent away by Scudbuster, and now Fireball is gonna have to bring it back. The Scudbuster gonna pressure early, force Fireball to do something. Oh, and this could be an open opportunity for Fireball. Oh, but the shot doesn't have enough power on it, and Scudbuster was able to make the retreating save. It's a good bump there on Bonetti, on a retaliation bump on Yer. Oh, they're going to try to latch onto this one, but not able to find the contact, but Scudbuster follows it up. And we're at 1-0 within the first minute in favor of Radiance Cobalt JV. I'm pretty sure that Bonetti got a little bit scared there because of the Radiance player flying through and almost latching onto that one, but unfortunately for them, that touch to the side, just not enough pace behind it. It allowed Radiance to capitalize as they almost do here again. Prime looked to just drop it into the net. I think they just got slightly in front of it. Prime does get the touch there though, and not out to the midfield as Bonetti is able to touch it across, and Fireball following it up, trying to get a double tap to continue the possession. Scudbuster flicking this one up past one, but Bonetti with a good cut to put it into the corner. You're trying to take a shot, but sent high and wide. Prime's going to have to continue the offense for now. And Fireball, a good clearance, and Yer gets the touch, but it's continue onto their back wall. Oh, and a good control from Fireball. Sends it across the face of the net. Bonetti, dangerous position here. Tries to get the touch back towards the infield, but Scud eventually able to clear it out. Fireball picks up that corner boost. Prime sends it across, and Scudbuster just not quite ready for it. Pinches it high in the corner. He tries to get the touch back inside. Bonetti gonna cut that one out and get a second touch past the flying Radiance player. Scudbuster gonna try to keep it in the blue half and towards the back wall. Prime coming in, but it's a big clearance from B-Duds. And you're picking this one up. Oh, gonna follow in the air. Made that decision late, but they still get the touch. And Yer has made it 2 for Radiance Cobalt JV. The late decision to follow it up in the air, but Fireball not anticipating that at all. Radiance Cobalt now up 2-0 in his Division 12 match. Fireball gets the demo on Scudbuster, taking them out of the play and allows Nuketown Gaming to break out, and they put it onto the back wall, and Fireball RLTTV is going to put that play away. A great counterattack from Nuketown Gaming. That demo in their own half crucial, as it gave them the time and the space to break out, and all three of them heading into the orange half. A brilliant play. Fireball going to try to make it 2, but it's cut out on that back wall by the orange defense. But Indy's going to turn on this. Touchdown a little bit too far for Prime. They can't take control. They do get the pop-up in the midfield. Couple whiffs in the midfield, and Yer with the demo on B-Duds. Nuketown Gaming can't get it out just yet. But that clearance from B-Duds going to be what it takes for now. Fireball, good decision to turn away from that one, and Benetti, oh so close. They are gonna find the goal. It was a great shot to begin with, and it was just barely wide of a point where it would turn back in. But it was a great follow-up. Prime was able to get the touch, but not early enough to keep it out of the net. All tied up. A minute 19, 18, 17 left. Oh, and Prime can't get the touch there. Scudbuster are going to have to come in to pass out wide. Prime's going to latch onto it. It's off the back wall, and B does. Oh, that's still to a dangerous position. It takes a double commit from Nuketown Gaming, but Fireball does very well to stick with it. Oh, they might get a shot out of it, too. It's another double commit for the Radiance defense. That one pushed over to the right-hand side wall. Still on the orange side, though. Scud in toward Prime, who's able to follow it up, and they're able to beat B-Duds as well. Fireball off the ceiling, able to beat Yer there. Scud has to be patient. Oh, and Fireball comes in and makes it 3-2 for Nuketown Gaming. The Radiance defense not able to recover well enough. And Fireball, who's been playing a very quick game in the opening stages of this series, is rewarded for all of that pressure that they've been putting on this defense. The winning goal, we thought it was going to be the winning goal, but Yer, an immediate response. Reading it well off the ceiling, just under the crossbar. Neither of the Nuketown Gaming players that were back able to come inside and make the save. That's a big clearance from the Radiance defense. It's followed high by Scud, and that's going to be a big boom down clear from Benetti. Can they get there first? Oh, it's a shot, but it's wide. B-Duds tries to get it back inside. It's kept up by Benetti. Still by B-Duds. Another by Benetti, and Yer able to get the bicycle touch away. And we have overtime in game number 1 between Nuketown Gaming and Radiance Cobalt. Scudbuster tried to get there first, but Benetti able to get the touch towards the orange half. Fireball playing with it on the back wall. And the touch didn't get inside, but there weren't any Nuketown players there originally, so now they're on defense. B-Duds with a great clearance to send it back the other way. On a miscommunication on who's going to take it. Fireball able to put more pressure. Benetti is up. Can they get the touch? It's to the top corner. And they can't get it. Scudbuster takes it downtown and won't be able to follow. Prime, that's a shot to the top left corner. It's a miss. And Scudbuster with the follow. Radiance Cobalt took the lead earlier in this game. Got a big scare from Nuketown Gaming with just seconds to go. But ultimately able to come out on top here in overtime. Scudbuster with a decisive goal and their second of the match. And Radiance Cobalt JV 1-0 on this series. Ferrari FXX when? Oh, we'll see. We'll see. I'm sure there'll be some more branded content from Rocket League in the near future. So we'll see what's next. I'm excited for the whatever they come out with for F1. That should be really exciting. What's up, CJ? How you doing? Hey, Jake. Glad you're enjoying the commentary. I see Wolfie's here to support Radiance as well. They're ready to get right into it. So Radiance Cobalt taking game number 1 in this series after a late scare from Nuketown Gaming. Prime getting a big dunk here, and they're able to get it past that last defender. Scudbuster gonna put it in for good measure, and Radiance Cobalt off to another great start here in game number 2. Last time it took them about a minute to get going, but with a major dunk from Prime, it's only gonna take them 7 seconds this time around. Scudbuster picks it up at the midfield. 50 by B-Duds and followed up by Fireball. Yair gets a save, although it wasn't too threatening of a shot given that it was going right towards them. Oh, Yair might be able to latch onto that. It was very close, and Prime cuts it quickly to try to get it back in field and keep the pressure before Nuketown has a chance to break out of their half. Well, this could be a good counterattack. Oh, Scudbuster probably could have left that. Oh, but that's a great pickup of the corner boost. They might be able to drag it all the way in. It's ultimately a great pass across. Very close from Radiance Cobalt. Some improvised play right there. And it almost worked out. Prime sends that one high up into the midfield. Fireball, the first one to it. Yair puts it off the sidewall, but this could end up being a good shooting opportunity for B-Duds, whose shot is blocked by Prime. Yair gets a demo as well, so it's going to force Nuketown to retreat back a little bit, give Radiance a little bit more space. Let's see what Yair can do here to make that space count. Oh, Scuds was trying to go up for it, but back, but they're still able to get it on the second chance. Who's going to be here first? Radiance Cobalt, the shot from Yair, so close to that bottom left corner, just barely wide. Scudbuster's 50 off the ceiling, and it's the blue defense who can get there first. But they need to keep the ball close now because they desperately need a transition out of their half. That's not going to get set back out, but it's too late for that. Scudbuster there to capitalize once again. Fireball not able to get that touch off the pop-up from their teammate. And now, Radiance Cobalt JV up 2-0. Oh, this is a dangerous follow from Scudbuster. Not enough boost to follow it up as high as they needed to. But Benetti can't get the clearance out. Fireball on the back wall, gonna take it to the side. Tries to get a 50 on Yair, and they do find it. But a problem for Nuketown Gaming is that they just can't get these clearances. Oh, and that was such a good opportunity for Scudbuster and a better save from B-Duds. But this Nuketown Gaming team needing to transition out better than they have throughout this series. They're able to get the ball out to the midfield. But Radiance Cobalt, they're pretty much every time. And oh, that shot from Yair is off the crossbar, down and out. Scudbuster tries to put it back in, but Benetti sending it down towards B-Duds. He's able to get the touch before Yair. Fireball, touch towards B-Duds and a dunk on Scudbuster, who got the save, and B-Duds gonna put it away. Well worked from Fireball. Fireball looking to be the focal point on attack for this team in this series. And Fireball is going to need to continue popping off if Nuketown want to keep the game close. Fireball has looked quick on the defensive end as well, getting early to the challenges when they're able to. But can their teammates match that same speed, along with the control that'll allow them to break the Radiance defense and the Radiance press? Benetti sending that one to the orange corner. It bounces awkwardly for Yer, so Scudbuster has to come in. And B-Dud's weaker touch towards the middle, so it's going to be a big clear from Prime. That one's just a little bit wide of the target, but Benetti is able to reach it in time. Oh, and a double commit from Nuketown Gaming could be a shot for Radiance, and it's on target, but Benetti gets the save. Fireball 50ing it to the opposite corner. Yer trying to keep it on this side. It's a great 50 there. Oh, and Scudbuster had the shot, and Yer had the demo, but the shot was just a little bit too wide. This Nuketown Gaming defense scrambling right now, lacking boost and positioning, and just general presence on the field as they keep getting demoed. It's a good shot from Scudbuster to deny the counterattack. Benetti shot going top corner, but Yer with the save and a big 50 past Benetti, forcing Fireball to pick up possession in this corner. They're going to take it up and around their own net. Going for a ground pinch, sends it up the wall. Intercepted by the orange defense. You're sending this one back down once again. Oh, that is a good touch off the back wall, and Scudbuster, with 9 seconds left, has pretty much ended game number 2. Yer a strong 50 there on the defense. And Scudbuster able to come in and put it home. Oh, and the fake kickoff from Nuketown Gaming. They need to get it quick, but Scudbuster there in the midfield gets out off the back wall. Benetti able to cut it out, and so is B-Duds. Yer going to tap it down, and Radiance Cobalt now on match point. Radiance Cobalt much more in possession of this game. Lots more control, absolutely. 14 shots for Radiance Cobalt, only 6 for Nuketown Gaming. Nuketown forced into 9 saves, and Radiance also putting in 6 saves as well. But Radiance had a very good midfield press, and Nuketown just not really able to get those sustained portions of possession where they can just pepper the back wall or pressure the corners like Radiance has been able to. If Nuketown Gaming can find a way to get past it, then they've certainly got a chance. But they also have to contend with the Radiance offense, who has been somewhat helped by that midfield press, but is still doing very well to put away their chances. So something needs to change for this Nuketown team, and it could be an early start as Benetti puts it off the back wall, and B-Duds comes flying in. This is a perfect start for Nuketown Gaming, as Radiance Cobalt JV gave them the space, and they happily obliged to take it and then take advantage of it as well. 6 seconds in, Nuketown Gaming up 1-0. Perhaps they can use this goal as a momentum shifter. That one touched down towards Fireball, who's going to get up first. And it's to Benetti. B-Duds coming in as well. That one's going to be wide of the orange net. Here it does well to get it out to midfield along the back wall, and Benetti tries to latch onto this one, Very close. Fireball sending that one back into the middle. Radiance in a scramble. Oh, but the double wish from Nuketown Gaming. Gonna mean it's a missed opportunity for now. Unless Fireball can latch onto it, it's so close, it's off the back wall. B-Dud's coming in and slams it in. 2-0 Nuketown Gaming. Earlier I said that Fireball was the focal point for this attack, but B-Duds and Bonetti both being involved in the goals here in the first minute of game number 3. Fireball did start that play though with the big tap or with the big boom onto the back wall, but one of those goals is going to be in vain as Yer a huge kickoff win against B-Dud, sending it straight down the middle, and now Radiant only down by 1. Bonetti popping that one up onto the back wall. Fireball up for it. Bier gets the save. Bonetti trying to keep it alive. And Fireball is up for that one. It's off the top post. Off the crossbar. Bonetti putting it back in. Fireball with the second chance and they shoot it wide. They might be able to turn in here. They can't before Yer is able to get somewhat of a clearance out. Oh, but with from both teams, Scud now has to come in. Bonetti following it up high on the wall. Bier the dribble past one. Touch infield to Scud. B-Dud off the corner. Fireball's going to get the clearance to the midfield, but Yer already on it. The Radiance defense not as structured and not as composed as they've been in the past 2 games. Oh, and both teams missing some great opportunities because of the amount of whiffing that we have. Scudbuster tries to turn that one towards the net, but it's just a bit too far away from it to make contact. That one's off the back wall. B-Dud's up for it first. It's a light touch though, but it is enough to get past the Radiance offense for now. Bonetti to the corner where B-Duds was off the back wall. Fireball should be coming in. And they're nowhere to be found until we take a look at the defense. Fireball trying to make sure that his teammates can't do it. He's ready to send it back in and go for another try. It's a great air dribble from Fireball, but dealt with by the Radiance defense. Fireball, big demo on Yer. This could open up another opportunity for Nuketown to take their 2-goal lead back. Bonetti off the back wall. They're already up for it. The tap down, and it's sent wide. Couldn't get the right angle on their car. But now Nuketown doing what Radiance had been doing to them and trying to suffocate them at the midfield line. Prime, it's a good pop-up. Oh, Bonetti close. Thankfully for them, they did get that touch, or it could have spelled danger as the Radiance Cobalt offense is still threatening. Off the backboard from Scud. Tap down, back to Scud. It's waterfalling off the back wall. You're going to come in, try to keep the attack alive. Oh, the miss landing from Yer is going to allow Nuketown to grab the corner boost in their half. And that could allow Nuketown to build some more pressure. It's sent wide. No, the direct play is not really necessary for Nuketown as they still have the lead. I'm sure they just want to limit Radiance's chances of breaking out into the blue half like they just done. Bonetti cutting across to clear that one out. Fireball, a good air dribble towards midfield. Bonetti tap inside, and it's good from B-Duds to get there. But Scud, can they get the follow-up? It's cut out by Fireball. A good intervention there, denying what could have been a great opportunity for Radiance. Prime still keeping it on the orange side. 1 or 2 more chances left for Radiance. It's off the backboard, and Fireball's able to get it out. Prime with the demo. It's still high in the blue half. And that's going to be a touchdown from Bonetti. And Nuketown Gaming avoiding getting swept as they take game number 3. So this was absolutely much better from Nuketown Gaming. Never gave Radiance a chance really to try to dominate and control the game. Radiance defense a bit unorganized and just weren't on the same wavelength here. But it looks like we might see a substitution from Radiance. Prime has left the match, and we'll see if their sub comes in, making their first appearance of the circuit. And it looks like that will be the case. The carry inbound, as Four Wing puts it. Carter has joined the match for Radiance Cobalt. So can Nuketown Gaming build on the momentum that they built in game number 1? That was a much better showing from them, limiting Radiance to only 3 shots that entire game. Whereas in game number 2, Radiance had, I think, 14 shots. So on paper and on the pitch, it looked and felt much better from Nuketown Gaming. But they just need to make sure that Radiance isn't able to establish a rotation and a sustained amount of pressure. As Bonetti gonna get a quick shot from just about midfield, and they absolutely bury it. A perfect 50 from Fireball to pop it up. Bonetti easily there first before Yer and Scud, and they both turn away, but it's still not enough for them to get a save. Nuketown Gaming just after just a little over 30 seconds in, and they're up 1-0. Bonetti, another big boom downfield. Carter infield to Scud, and it's off the post and out. It looked like it might go and hit the opposite post. It was so close. It was a brilliant pass from Carter. A perfect infield pass to Scud, and just the finishing just millimeters off of being a phenomenal play. You're having to avoid demos here. It's off the back wall of the orange wall. Carter trying to transition downfield, but it's blocked out by Nuketown. The infield plays coming in for Nuketown as well. Fireball trying to sneak it in from the tight angle, and Scudbuster able to get it out to midfield. Carter's up for this one. Lands on the wall. Gonna keep up pressure. You're not able to get there first. A dangerous position that Nuketown's found themselves in. But Radiance still trying to build up that pressure and that momentum in the blue half. Vita's trying to slow play their way, and they do so brilliantly. Doesn't fully commit, picks up the ball there, slows down, wins a 50, and it goes straight to Bonetti, who places it bottom right corner. 2-0 for Nuketown Gaming. And the momentum certainly is in Nuketown's favor. Here picking this one up in their own corner. Able to get it out to midfield. A little pop-up in the midfield. Carter off the wall, looking to follow. Gets a bump on the goalkeeper. He does that touch infield to Bonetti, not able to turn into a real opportunity. But Bonetti infield to Fireball, cut out by Yer, who's going to try to take it all the way down themselves. But stopped by Bonetti relatively early. That's up for it once again. Continuing to chase it into the orange half. Or into the orange corner. Benetti gonna send it down into the orange half. Early pressure on Carter. Not able to deal with it quickly. Oh, Scud was looking for a demo to open up Carter to a dribble play. But the physical play never coming through, so the play died there. And Benetti, can they find the goal? They were able to, but Carter got the save. Fireball up for it, pushes it into the corner. And Carter gonna take it high off the wall. Here, picks up. Can't quite take it very high on the sidewall. Opposite send it towards the goal, and it's blocked by Benetti, who's looking for the double tap. But it's cleared away by Carter. The follow-up from B-Duds, and another one from Nuketown Gaming. If they can get a third goal here, this will be game over for Radiance Cobalt, surely. And that is going to be it. Fireball finding the top left corner. With a minute left, the way things are going, a comeback for Radiance Cobalt seems unlikely, although still not impossible. But things certainly need to change because Nuketown Gaming feeling very confident right now as they have figured out Radiance's strategy and have completely killed it. Gonna be a pass infield from Fireball. Benetti trying to get the acute angle. The B-Duds is going to keep the play alive, but it's sent away. Fireball picking up control now. Not a great control. Benetti has to come in and help. Fireball with the follow-up. Carter taps it towards the midfield, but B-Duds is up. Oh, double commit. And Benetti comes in. The hat trick hero for Nuketown Gaming in game number 4. Yeah, double commit from Carter and Yer. Just neither of them able to get a solid touch away. And it falls right to Benetti, who's ready to pounce. You're a good air dribble, but doesn't really turn into a good scoring opportunity. But Benetti also looking to show off their air dribble skills. Scud, another player trying to latch onto it. Could just be a consolation for Radiance. Cobalt. B-Duds is able to get the touch away. No Radiance player able to get back to it. Whew. And we are headed to game number 5 of this series. And it looks like it's going to be yet another switch for Radiance Cobalt. Scudbuster this time coming out for Prime. The switch from Prime to Carter not paying the dividends that Radiance would have hoped. But perhaps a lineup of Carter, Yer, and Prime is what they need to get going. They've only got to win one final game. So they're going to need to throw everything that they can at Nuketown Gaming. Okay, just want to make sure that everybody was going to get into the game all right. Well, the carry didn't really come out last time for Wings, so... But we'll see if it happens in game 5 where it truly matters for this Cobalt JV team, Radiant Esports. Carter, the back pass. Yer tries to pick it up, but it's blocked early by Benetti, who double commits with Fireball on that one. This could be a transition out for Carter and the rest of the Radiant squad. He does a good doink. to force it into the orange backside. Carter gonna follow this one in the air, but it's slightly late as B-Dub's able to keep the pressure on. Fireball now gonna pick it up. It's a good touch past one. Off the wall. Can they get the block on Carter? They can't. Benetti, a good touch. Needs a follow-up. Benetti able to send it towards the other side. Oh my, excuse me. You're a good 50 in the air to send it towards the middle. Prime not able to do a whole lot with it. Carter, a big dunk on the defense. And Radiance Cobalt, their first lead in, I don't know, in 2 games? They haven't led since game number 2, I don't think. And that is a huge goal for Radiance Cobalt JV. Got shut out in game number 4. Oh, and the quick kickoff from Yer. They're going to double their lead in just a matter of seconds. I think that's the second time that Yer has had a very quick kickoff and been able to beat the Nuketown kickoff person to the ball. Here, another speedy kickoff, that time sending it to the blue half on the 50. Prime to the infield. Yer not able to get there first. Carter pops this one up, follows it in the air. Looking for the touch in field. They're barely not going to get to it. Benetti 50 with Prime. This beat does sends it downfield. It's over Benetti, who's going to retreat and become the third man. Well, it's poor touch from the Nuketown defense. Carter ready to pressure it, so it forces Benetti into making a decision. That pass infield touched by Benetti. Yer trying to still take control of it and make something happen. Radiance going to back off for the time being, able to read the touch. Put on the backboard once again. Oh, Prime was up and it's just high of the net. Yer keeping it alive. But can Radiance take advantage of what they've got going here? Yer, big 50. Gonna try to follow it, get it infield once again. Carter, the touch off the back ball, but it's sent away. But I think that was Prime that got to it last. B-Duds demoed. Fireball on it now. Not able to do a whole lot, so Yer sends it to the left side. Probably hoping that Carter was going to latch onto it. And they do get there after the whiff from Benetti opens up that space. Pass infield, blocked by Fireball and Benetti. Be a shot on target and Benetti sending it away. Fireball able to follow it up somewhat closely. Well, that's in a dangerous position, but B-Dubs with the save. It's a much needed one as Prime was lurking. Oh, and that is a crucial mistake from Nuketown Gaming. Benetti not able to get the touch off the back wall, and their other teammate having full faith that they're going to be able to get that touch out wide to them. But Carter bagging their brace, and Radiance Cobalt JV now in a very comfortable position heading into the final stages of this game and of this series. And that is going to be number 4. Carter this time, the hat-trick hero for Radiance. And that might just be the nail in the coffin for Nuketown. 4 goals, an incredibly difficult score to come back from, even from the best players in Rocket League. It would take something truly magical for Nuketown to come back into this one. Fireball going to get up to this one, sending it downfield towards their teammate, but cut out by Radiance. B-Duds up the wall to follow their initial touch. It's infield. Benetti upper, looking for the tap down. It's able to go straight towards the backboard. Not really able to get a touchdown, and a mistouch or a misread from Benetti there allows Prime to boom it downfield, taking even more time off the clock. Fireball towards B-Duds. neither of them able to decide on what was supposed to happen there. Carter, the demo on B does, it's a close one, and Prime with a follow-up. 5 goals for Radiance Cobalt JV. And now, it is all but certain that Radiance Cobalt JV gonna take game number 5 and secure their series win and move to a 2-1 record for the spring circuit. Fireball up, touch going wide. Carter picking it up, trying to look for a 6th here, but it's cut out by Fireball. And trying to get a late consolation goal by pushing it through the orange corner. Benetti is up. B-Duds also up. Can B-Duds keep it alive? Carter off their back wall. Oh, B-Duds! Oh, but it's cleared away by their teammate. Oh, it was a good opportunity for a consolation goal for Nuketown Gaming, just to avoid getting shut out there. But Radiance Cobalt back to what they do best, to what got them their games 1 and 2 wins, and that was just piling on the pressure and not allowing Nuketown to break out. Only 1 shot for Nuketown Gaming compared to the 8 that Radiance were able to throw up. Your prediction came a little bit late, forwarding, but I will still give it to you. Carter playing a big role in Radiance's Game 5 win there. A hat trick for them and an assist to top it off. But GG's all around for another great series. This week 3 has been quite something for me to be a part of. And I certainly hope that you two teams are able to play each other again at some point later this circuit in the playoffs. Good luck to both of you in the meantime on the second half of league play as both of these teams fight for playoff spots.